Weight management for dogs. How to keep your cutie pie from becoming fat and lethargic. Is your dog overweight? Don't take it lightly. Keep in mind that being as little as 15% overweight can significantly increase the risk of your dog developing such serious health conditions as arthritis, heart disease, urinary stones, or diabetes mellitus. Besides, excess weight can not only shorten his life expectancy compared to a healthy weight pet, it can also have a harmful effect on your dog's general well-being, happiness, and overall quality of life. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of Sweetie Kiwi. How are you doing today? I'm doing fantastic. If you were to ask me, if you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. Today we're talking about weight management for dogs, how to keep your cutie pie from becoming fat and lethargic. First, the big question: is your dog overweight? Your dog may look just fine to you, but ideal weight varies by size and breed. Your vet will be able to tell you what your dog's ideal weight is. Now, between checkups, you can still evaluate if your dog is maintaining a healthy weight. One thing you can do is place your hand on his side, and if his ribs are hard to feel or even impossible to feel, you bet he's likely overweight. Now, you also have another way to, there are other ways actually to find out if your dog is overweight. You have loss of an obvious waist. The collar needs loosening. She has difficulty in walking. You kind of see some slow movements. Shortness of breath is also another harbinger of, obesity. Bad temper. And a dog that sleeps more than usual is at risk of being overweight. Again, those are early signs. Those are warning signs. You want to check with your vet to make sure that this is basically the case. Now, let's talk about what causes weight gain in dogs. Because we talked about, once you have established that your canine is overweight, you might want to think about the causes, the root causes, before attempting to fix it, right? Because it doesn't matter if you don't know the root causes and you start fixing it, you might have the same problem over and over and over. So what causes weight gain in canines? Weight gain is the result of an increase in body fat. Tell me about it. I think it's the same thing for humans too. But for dogs, this is usually caused by eating too much, especially when combined with lack of exercise. Again, we see some analogy here with humans. There can be, however, other contributing factors when it comes to canines. The age. So older dogs are less active. They have less energy. They are more lethargic. They require fewer calories, which is why nutrition formulated for that age category is vital to keep your dog's weight and overall healthy in top shape. The breed. So besides the age, we have breed. Some dog breeds are more likely to gain weight. That's just the way it is. You also have neutering and spaying. Now, clinical studies have shown that the basic metabolism of neutered dogs is lower, and they require fewer calories. So if your dog is neutered but still eats the same quantity of food as an unneutered dog, then chances are he or she will be fat. Medical problems. Now, very occasionally, weight gain is associated with a medical disorder that may require specific treatment. Again, you might want to double check with your vet. This entire show is based on the premise of general information. We're not offering direct medical advice here, because every dog, every breed, every pet is different. So the best person to advise you is your vet. Contact your vet for more problems to find out more. Also, overfeeding, right? Most Americans or this is just something that's happening a lot these days, where most Americans are just overfeeding their dogs. So dogs with unlimited access to food understandably eat more than they need. right? And I'm talking about, this includes here table scraps from family members. Think about it. You have the regular food, table scraps, all the snacks. It's just overfeeding. It's just crazy. You also have overeating. So unfortunately, the industry is also has some kind of responsibility here, because many commercial foods are loaded with salt and fat, which can improve taste, but they make your dog want to gorge. And the result of gorging is obesity. All right. So I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. We are still having a conversation around weight management for dogs, how to keep your cutie pie from becoming fat and lethargic. If you love the kind of content, please consider subscribing to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you know whenever we drop a new show, you know you can come quickly and just enjoy the show. Please like this content if you believe we are adding value to your life. Comment below, let us know your experience when it comes to obesity with your dog, and subscribe to our channel, share, like, and comment. Let's talk now about exercising with your dog. This is one of the great ways to keep your cutie pie from becoming fat and lethargic. So besides feeding your dog the correct diet, you want to promote regular exercise so that he or she will have a healthy weight loss. Let me give you a few workout tips for exercises you and your dog can do together. You can remember that power dog walks with intervals. You can take your dog for a walk on a leash, and throughout the walk, you can mix in some intervals of jogging, running, or high stepping to help increase your heart rate and burn calories for both you and your dog. That's a power dog walk with intervals. You can also have dog squat tease. And the way you do this is that you stand with your legs, spread shoulder. Let me just repeat that. You stand with your legs, spread shoulder width in preparation to do a leg squat. As you descend, you tap your dog with your favorite toy. And as you rise, you lift the toy above your head to encourage your dog to jump after it. This can be done in your home or outside as well. That's the great thing about this. You can also exercise your dog by doing something called a dog tag. Just like you did with your friends as a kid, you can play tag with your dog at your local dog park, in your backyard, or even inside your house. So you'll both get a great cardio workout as your dog tries to chase you down. Let's talk about choosing the right dog food for weight loss. Because exercise is not the only thing. I spoke earlier about feeding your dog the correct nutrition. The food your dog eats directly affects his overall health and well-being. So you need to have some kind of balanced nutrition. That's the cornerstone of an active, healthy lifestyle. So eating too much dog food, snacks, or people food can increase weight gain. Proper nutrition plays a very important role in treating an overweight dog. Now, you want to ask your vet about the best weight management foods out there to help your dog lose weight and maintain a healthy and active life. Now, prevention is better than cure, right? So if you haven't done things beforehand and now the dog is completely overweight or too overweight, you might want to go to your vet. But right now, you can still take very good steps in controlling the intake of the caloric intake, the food that your dog is actually eating. Now, remember, this is very important to have the right food, because the bad food or overeating or excess or overfeeding, all that kind of stuff leads to overweight. We all know that. Now, your dog's day-to-day activities and his mood can be negatively impacted if he's overweight. So you want to have food that provides a balanced nutrition so that he can get healthy while still keep him full and satisfied. When you go to your vet, make sure that you talk to him or her about your the the eating habits, the nutritional habit, the dietary habits of your dog, because the vet will know your dog, the breed, and the age, and all kind of information. But there are some data that only you can provide to your vet, and the vet needs to have the full picture so that he or she can prescribe to you high quality ingredients that are carefully combined to bring out the delicious chicken, the delicious food that your dog will need to maintain a healthy lifestyle and a healthy weight. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of Sweetie Kiwi. We are still talking today about weight management for dogs, how to keep your cutie pie from becoming fat and lethargic. Now, healthy weight has its benefits, not just for canines, also for humans, for cats, for living beings in general, right? Now, research shows a clear connection between a dog's weight and quality of life. Dogs who are able to achieve and maintain a healthy weight live longer, happier lives than chronically overweight or obese dogs. So the healthy weights, the dogs with healthy weights have better playtime, so they are better able to jump, run, play, and take parts in family activities. They have a lowered disease risk, so they are at lower risk for a variety of weight-related diseases. They are more engaged. So canines at their ideal weight are better able to investigate their surroundings and react to stimuli, which helps dogs to feel relaxed and comfortable. They have increased comfort, right? They are physically more comfortable and they can easily reach an itch. They move to a cooler locations, etc. And they avoid health issues. Now, as I said earlier, some breeds are prone to breathing or cardiac issues, but that can be less of a factor in healthy weight dogs. Playing with your dog. I spoke earlier about exercising with your dog. Now you can play also with your dog. Let's see what kind of plays you can have with your dog that will keep your cutie pie from becoming fat and lethargic. Fetch and chase. You can keep your breed in mind when you get started. You can have you can play games like fetch and chase that keep your retriever entertained for hours, while herding breeds, for example, will enjoy chasing balls or organizing toys. Hide and seek, one of my favorite. Hide and seek is a great game to play with your dog, even though it may take him a few tries to catch on. Now, you can hide in another room and you can call her, then reward her by making a fuss over her or give her one low-fat kibble when she finds you. Again, the go slow at the beginning because this may take her a few tries to catch on, but when she's ready, you can make it harder by getting more creative with your hiding places. Just be sure she does not get discouraged. Another play you can have with your dog is round robin. This is a great group game as well as a way to reinforce her training to come when called. When she's ready, raise the bar by having several people play, each calling the dog from different areas in turn to really keep your dog on her toes. If you have a backyard or you live in a place where the dog park is pretty cool, you can create an obstacle or agility course. This is easily done even indoors, but the place has to be big. So you want to get creative and use safe household objects like rolled up blankets or cardboard boxes to create hurdles and mazes to run through. Be sure the area is safe and adjust the course to your dog's abilities and size. As he loses weight, he may be able to progress to mightier feats. You can also take a hike, right? This is not really a game per se, but most dogs enjoy a nice long walk. If your dog is very overweight, he'll need to lose a bit before embarking on a grand adventure. But it's just wonderful. You can take a daily survey of his territory, in other words, your neighborhood, or somewhere you like to walk regularly. And that's a great routine for dogs. Now, all canines can benefit from a mix of routine walks with predictable routes and setting sights on new horizons. Okay, so this is pretty much it. Weight management for dogs, how to keep your cutie pie from becoming fat and lethargic. Today I talked to you about whether whether your dog was overweight, how to find out, what causes weight gain in canines, exercising with your dog, choosing the right dog food for weight loss. Healthy weight has its benefits. I'm trying to explain that. And last but not the least, I gave you a few things you can do to play with your dog. All right, I will see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.